Are you on the GLP-1 Tirzepatide compound? Do you know that you may be able to split doses after consulting with your healthcare provider? Let's get into it. What up, y'all? It's your girl, Jasmine Nicole, and welcome to Weight with Jazz, a safe space for the obese, the overweight, and those who just want to lose weight, and myself to share our weight loss journey and a little bit of my life too. So, thinking in terms of maintenance or just flexibility of split dosing, micro dosing, dosing your Tirzepatide compound in accordance to what you feel your body needs, and also in accordance to the unit metric system that is set on the box of your compound medication. Now, this is something that I'm considering doing, and I am not suggesting anyone do this, especially without consulting with your healthcare provider, just to get clarification. I did that already, and I pretty much made my decision that for me, I'm going to, when it's time, I'm going to split my dose. I am on a 7.5 milligram of Tirzepatide compound, so that is 37.5 units according to my pharmacy's prescription. According to that, what is it? Missing a word. According to that concentration, whatever they use to determine that concentration level, and then they interpret it through units. That's the units I'm giving. So those are the units that I am dividing. So that's pretty much what that is. It will be dividing the unit in half, and then you would, not you, excuse me, I, speaking in first person, then I would take those amount of units, and I would just fill it up according to the syringe. There is an option for it. So, and that will be, that will be the dose for the week. Now, people are speaking about splitting doses, meaning splitting the dose and taking it at the beginning of the week and then taking the other half the end of the week. That's not what I'm considering doing. I am just splitting the dose, and I'm just going to work with that, to me, micro dose, because it will be a lower, an extremely lower dose. I will work with that micro dose for the week. And I know there's questions on, well, it only lasts 30 days in the refrigerator. When I did some research, and also from what I've heard from other experienced people, it can last up to 60 days refrigerated. So, you kind of, do yourself a justice, depending on what's going on in your life financially, or just depending on how your body feels, you just may want half of that dose. That could be an option once further clarified with the health provider. Y'all know I gotta throw that in there. Disclaimer. Okay, because I don't want people just running with my information and think, oh, Jasmine said do this. No, it's this disclaimer. Whatever you do is upon your own will, not influenced or coerced by me. Yeah, so this, like I said, this is something that I'm considering doing, first person I. But I think it's helpful to share because other people apparently have been doing it. You know, people are doing different versions of, I guess, this micro dosing thing. Don't get too funky in it, because I don't want people messing up math and all that. And they mess around and giving themselves the wrong units, or misinterpreting the milligram to be units and dosing themselves the milligram measurement. No. See, you know what I'm saying? If you do this, you have to be really selective, and you have to pay attention, close attention, to math and detail on what you're in the measurement point. Unit. Okay, units. Make sure you pay attention to unit if this is something that you're going to do. So, like I said, I mean, all things in preparation for maintenance, because I'll be approaching that soon, you know. And then sometimes, like, I feel personally like I may just want half of the dose that week. Now, for me, I would not jump back and forth and do half a dose one week and do an increased dose the next week. If I'm splitting this dose, I'm just doing that half a dose until it runs out. Which is advantageous in so many ways. Okay, especially if you're in your maintenance period. But listen, there's so many other maintenance avenues you can take with Tirzepatide. You can skip a dose, take it bi-weekly, so that one dose may very well still have its effect by the end of that second week. And then take another dose. You know, just see, with this, you gotta customize it in to each his own, and trial. You have to try it out, you know, to see what works. Oh, today was injection day too for me. Y'all, this is a trip, because I am not really even experiencing nausea like that. Okay, compared to me experiencing nausea most days when I woke up on my trip. Okay, I'm just like flabbergasted about that. Flabbergasted. Okay, nevertheless, I'm about to go make me a grub. I mean, I'm not really super hungry, no, but you know, it's getting late. You know, it's getting late. I need to eat something, yeah, before it gets too late. But I don't have a super appetite, so I'm probably going to end up eating something within the 50 carb allotment for myself, like something soupy. And I'm probably going to put some extra tasteless protein in it, mix it together, so I can add to the protein. You know, y'all, that mix is on point. I'm talking about that tasteless protein mix. Yes, I'm telling you. I put some in my iced coffee, and you know what, I made some alterations, because at first I was getting this caramel ice decaf and all that. Okay, you know, that's 26 grams of carbs in that iced coffee. And mind you, I don't drink a whole iced coffee. I'm drinking half of it. So, but still, that's still 13 grams of carb from the sugar, right? So I omitted the caramel. They do have sugar-free caramel, but it just don't hit right. So I just omit all of it. No thanks. If it ain't the real deal, it don't hit the same. So I omitted the flavoring. Just did the iced coffee with the cream. Got that fat from the cream and also some protein from the cream, but not too much. And then I added my protein powder, tasteless protein powder in it. Shook it up. Ain't taste a thing but the real thing. Okay? I'm like, oh yes, this is a staple. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get at y'all the next video. Remember, be real, boo.